Sounds good. Thanks, Austin. Well, more than 2,000 people were in Altoona on Saturday, packed in to hear Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders speak on his Fight Oligarchy tour. Toby Moore was there and has you covered on what Sanders is saying to the people of Wisconsin.
Vermont Independent Senator Bernie Sanders in Altoona this weekend. His message to Wisconsin voters:
the American people do not want a handful of billionaires to be running our government.
Sanders' Fighting Oligarchy tour is visiting areas around the country, speaking against President Trump, Elon Musk, and what he calls a government where the wealthy have control. Do you think America is in an oligarchy
I do.
right now?
Well, I think when you look at the reality that the wealthiest guy in the world is busy running around slashing programs, staffing for the Veterans Administration, for Social Security.
In his speech to a crowd of 2,600, according to Sanders' staff, he called for free health care access and expansions to Social Security and Medicare, raising the minimum wage, union rights for workers, abortion access, and more. Sanders told me he supports restrictions on campaign donations, including in Wisconsin's state Supreme Court election.
We believe in one person, one vote. We don't believe in billionaires buying elections, and it is true. It's true in both bodies.
Multiple people who attended said they are worried about the recent cuts to the federal government.
We're worried about the state of our country. We're worried about all the cuts to the federal government jobs.
These cuts that are sort of under the guise of government spending cuts are more so getting cut so they can put more money into their own pockets.
Cuts to the education system, that's going to affect the young ones in our family.
Sanders closing with a message to not lose hope.
We can create a government that works for all of us, not just the few. Let's go forward together. Let's do it. Thank you.
In Altoona, I'm Toby Moore.
Thanks, Toby. In Senator Sanders' speech, he called for Republican Congressman Derek Van Orden to hold a town hall with constituents. That's after Van Orden's staff canceled a meeting in Eau Claire last week.
Now, I am here. We're doing a town meeting. Now, I come from Vermont. Well, I think if I'm from Vermont doing a town meeting here, your own congressman should come here.
We reached out to Van Orden's office and asked for an interview. They have not responded.